Just to let everyone know, if you want to see the gameplay itself and not just the conversation, to go to the time 49:52. That's where I make progress in the level. Other than that, I just keep dying over and over again. But because this was a rant, I just kept the footage, which I would have edited out if it wasn't mainly for talking this episode. So, yeah, 49:52 if you actually want to see progress in the game. Okay, enjoy the video. What is up, guys and girls? This is Shawleech here, and today I'm gonna have a discussion with 4 people about Grade A, and I'm gonna give my opinion, and they're gonna just... It's pretty much like in a room where you have 2 chairs, you let one person talk and the other person gives a counter argument, or just says their opinion. Anyways, you guys and girls can talk. Who wants to start? Who wants to be the first one when I start talking to counter argument?
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's 4 people here, just people I decided to grab off of YouTube. Figured it'd be a nice thing to do, just have someone to actually help me with this. But anyways, my opinion with GradeAUnderA is, I don't like him. I think he's just a person that is a literal negative dot on YouTube. I mean, I've seen a lot of his videos. I used to like him a lot, but I read all the video titles before this video. I've done a small bit of research. I have to say, almost every single one of his videos, about 80%, is literally him talking about why he hates this or why he thinks this is stupid. And I kind of hate it because he is a person that's causing negative drama on YouTube. He says his opinions about reactors, and his opinions about prank channels, and such, but throughout the entire thing, while he's giving an argument, he's just straight up insulting the people. He can hate the subject in itself, but I just feel like him being such a jerk to people, and literally is just not cool. I mean, do you guys and girls understand what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
Because if you look at his channel right now, whoever's able to, you could literally read the titles on his videos, and literally around like 80% is why I think this is stupid or why I hate this. And literally, even the nicest people on YouTube who's helped so much, he will bash unrelentingly. I mean, it's fine to give an opinion, but just straight up, just all this hate and ended up causing drama. To me, it's just sickening. I mean,
right. He's basically what happens when the YouTube comments on everyone's channels becomes an actual channel.
Like, his most recent video about 3 YouTubers, and he was complaining about their videos on how they're wrong with the drama. Okay, he gives his points. While he's giving the points, he's... Alright, what is that music?
Oh my god, we're jamming. Woo!
That better not be
Sorry,
copyrighted.
that was like... Sorry, my headphones just exploded.
Is that copyrighted?
My bad.
But anyways, as I was saying, he'll give his opinion, but then he'll just straight up insult the person. I hate reaction channels. Okay, I hate this particular reactor. Okay, now he just straight up says unjust things about the person itself, not even the YouTuber, just how much he hates them with a passion. And there's some YouTubers out there like I hate everything who just says stuff like take it with a grain of salt. Like one of his videos I watched before this, the I Hate Everything channel, he said don't take it too seriously. Well, Grade A has nothing like that. He legitimately hates all this stuff.
Take it too seriously, but take it too seriously.
I mean, he doesn't give a warning saying don't take it too seriously. He just... Other channels, there are channels that say that, but he's just one channel that just says nothing but stuff about hatred.
My thing is
looking at... No, please go ahead.
okay. My thing is okay. So I have only watched like maybe one video from him and Grade A, and my problem with him came off almost immediately with how badly he talked about people. And so I didn't watch a single other video besides that. And I really don't like people like that. It's like, see, my thing is, okay, reaction channels, I myself don't like them. Except for certain ones. Because there are some who pull it off because what you're supposed to do, if you're any kind of reaction channel, is not use all of their content. Maybe use a piece here, a piece there. But never use a full clip like some of these do.
And because
and there are some channels that I really like that are reaction channels, but because they did it right and they made me laugh. But then there are some where I look at it, I shake my head, and I just click away because I can't.
Yeah. And after Grade A's video, I noticed that some reactors I watch started doing that. But then there's the videos of his, like, the whole bit that did not even have to be part of YouTube about Tyrone Magnus and him.
I do kind of.
I mean, that could have been
Sorry.
completely just him and Tyrone. We decided to make it a big thing that turned it into unnecessary drama. It required more hateful words and such being shot at each other.
Right.
Yeah.
That in
Are we-
next...
Are we?
You're saying?
Sorry, I just wanted to, like, clear something up. Are we talking reaction channels as in, like, reactions to videos, or reaction channels as in reactions to, like, video games and, you know, commentary on that?
Well,
Kind of like Vine Brothers.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much
okay.
like Vine Brothers, but Vine Brothers...
It's like Fine Brothers, except every one of their channels together. Anything that does reactions, period, whether it's game or not.
I do have a
Oh,
problem
okay, so
with
everything.
reaction videos.
But pretty much, this main topic's just about Grade A and his negative attitude, so let's not get lost from that main topic. I'm just pointing that out as one of the things he complains about all the time. I
To
mean,
get back on topic, I do agree with you about Grade A. This, I have watched a lot of I Hate Everything, and I do feel that their content's pretty separate. Like you said, I Hate Everything is kind of more satirical.
yeah, even one of his videos, he pointed it out, saying that people think he's legitimately serious, when he said that he's not completely serious. Well, Grade A, he has nothing like that. He legitimately is serious about it.
You can, yeah, watching those two videos, you can absolutely tell. Like, you can see the difference.
And
And I understand what
one
you're saying.
thing that got to me was, and I'm taking this as like, I don't know, it's complicated to explain this, but his most recent video about the YouTube drama and how 3 YouTubers, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Matthew Santoro, out of all of them, the one that he's literally going too far in his insults. I mean, he literally ripped Mark a new one, saying how much of an idiot he is, why people shouldn't listen to him and such. But clearly, he, in his videos, he could have been an engineer, as he's pointed out.
Yeah.
And how
Well,
Okay, so I want to say something, and I want you to take this lightly.
Yeah.
Personally, Mark is an idiot, but in a good way. Very good way.
well, I think
I love
a
Mark
lot
to
of
death.
that is. I think a lot of the way that Mark acts on his channel is how he can be.
And don't
by
forget, since
himself,
I've
you know what
met
I mean?
Mark, I actually know how he's like, so
Right.
But Mark does that
Yeah,
on purpose. His videos.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah,
You can
he does it
personally
all
say
just for
how good
entertainment.
he is.
Everybody knows he doesn't act like that in real life. He may, but like in terms of his videos, I mean, it's just they're fun. They're just fun videos to watch.
Yeah,
I mean, Markiplier
but
was even the inspiration for me to start doing my YouTube channel the way it was. You know,
That's-
he's a real person, and that's
That's
how
why
he acts.
that's why everybody subscribes to him. It's the hilarity of his content and just like his overall attitude and personality.
and can I give?
It's like the combination of Mark, Jack, and was Gerard, that one video gamer.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yeah.
all three of them together, they're the reasons why I really started up YouTube. And I've been trying to build up, but sometimes when you're recording, you can't think of what to say, and so I give them props. Being able to come up with stuff like that, I mean, that's hard.
Well, and like they say in a lot of their videos.
before this
it's
gets
like,
out of hand, can I
4 or 5
finish
hours.
what I was about to say? And
Yeah,
then,
go ahead.
and one other thing he says is the specific part where Markiplier calls himself Marky Moo.
Yes.
He legitimately hates on that more than anything, and saying like he's a 27-year-old man and he's calling himself that. He's calling Mark retarded and all this other stuff when it was that attitude that has saved people from suicide.
But that's the thing, though. Mark started doing it because his fans created an alter ego for him, and he wanted to appease the fans. So he likes the name.
Yeah, but
I mean,
we
he
have
explained that.
Grade A literally insulting him every single corner. The stuff that he's in the video, he's insulted is stuff that has saved people's lives. Even people I know from here where I live, it's saved their lives because of how he acts, and some stuff that he acts is stuff that Grade A hated the most.
Well, and
Typically
you know
when you,
the
like,
reason he does stuff like that, and I can go ahead and tell you from experience. I guarantee you the reason he makes these videos isn't just because of his personal opinion. I'm sure most of it is, but most of it is probably the anger that you have right now is probably the reason he does it. He's just trying to get a rise out of people. He just
Probably
wants
straight
attention.
clickbait.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really is. It's just clickbait. That's all it is. I've spent plenty of time on 4chan and B to know when clickbait, and that is clickbait.
It's just feeding off of the YouTube drama situation. I mean, why not
Yeah.
make a
And yet
video
that was
about
his
it, right?
exact counter thing. He was saying that he's not a drama whore, and is complaining about these videos because
Oh.
he
He
is getting comments saying that
troll.
he's part of drama. That was his entire video, why he made the video, due to the pure fact that people were saying he was a drama whore. He is complaining about how they're wrong about the drama situation, and how people have started calling him a person that feeds off of drama. The entire video was based on how he's not trying to be a part of drama. That's this entire concept. How he's
Well,
trying to counterclaim that.
The dude's a leech.
what?
It's a relevant topic right now. It gets views. I mean, that's
I mean,
what it comes down to.
all because of that, Drama Alert decided to post a video about how he's like calling out PewDiePie, Markiplier, Matthew Santoro. Whether it's
I don't think
clickbait
he
Because
or
of
started on
that,
Drama
he's gonna
Alert.
get more views. He's
I
doing
can go
that to
on
get
all day
more
about
views.
Drama Alert. All right.
It's a relevant topic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why everybody's liking and eating up on the YouTube right now. Why not?
Think about it this way. Think about it as like a small group of people trying to attack a tyrant. So if you have one person that says, "Oh, I'm brave enough to call out PewDiePie," who has the most subscribers on YouTube,
and I'm brave
that
enough to
is
call out
gonna make
Grade A.
people go, "Oh, well, I'm gonna look at your channel," and then he gets Drama Alert to go over his videos, and then that says, "Oh, wait, we should probably pay attention to this guy," and then he'll get more subscribers and more people watching his stuff, and then he feels validated.
Probably is.
It's like everyone wants this drama, this quote unquote YouTube drama to end, but it's not going to end when people keep commenting about it.
Right.
It's like when Markiplier and PewDiePie addressed the issue at first. They addressed it, and then it was over. On their side, I mean. But the people who keep bringing it up, for the most part,
Spurring
are
it
the
on.
ones. Yeah, are the ones who are like Grade A Undera, for example. Like, he just posted that video 3 days ago. Meanwhile, how long ago was PewDiePie and Markiplier's video?
It's like
How long
a week
ago
and a
was
half
that?
ago.
It's
Yeah,
it's the only
should've
reason
been
this
left.
drama's still going. Because
because
every
of the
time
people who love the drama.
You just
another
need the
person
drama.
that
Everyone
wants
just
to
needs the
eat up
drama.
the drama. Yep.
If everyone
Another
wants
person
drama,
that wants to eat up the drama picks it up.
Well,
And the thing is, you know,
it's not
drama and stuff like
specifically
this isn't-
about the video I'm talking about. I'm just talking about Grade A's channel in general. I mean, literally, in some of my past attempts trying to record this, I named Grade A asshole. I mean, that's what his channel. That's what his channel
Someone get an
is.
air horn on
It's
that one.
nothing
I would agree.
but hate for the most part, except for videos where he's talking about his Patreon and such. Videos on how to get out of.
Patreon.
That's what's important, of course.
Yeah, and so
I'm-
out of all of it, it's not just that video, it's just him in general. His entire channel's based around him hating stuff, and he'll give his opinion. I'll happily accept that he's willing to give his opinion, but when he bluntly decides to just be an asshole to people, even though that has nothing to do with an opinion, it's just him straight up like being a bully on the internet almost, except he has a lot of people to watch.
There is an extreme difference between constructive criticism and outright hate. Now, I have no problem with a little bit of criticism. You know, he could have said something simple about Mark or PewDiePie. You know, said,
He could have been straight to the point, but instead he decided to add unnecessary stuff that has filled people with anger, like me.
instead of stating his opinion about them, or he just wants to bash on them.
Yeah.
It's not I'm gonna put my opinion here and you can like it or not. No, it's I want you to hate this person. And there's a difference
Yeah.
between these two.
like
It's
a
like
lot
there's
of
there's a difference between like, oh, like, I don't like Markiplier because he's not exactly my cup of tea, or, you know, whatever,
you say
straight up
good for
calling
you.
him, yeah. And then there's, like, calling him, again, like, retarded, which I don't like that word at all. I don't like using it.
I don't
I
either.
feel like that's
But it
disrespectful, and all.
remains dim.
Or that is
Yeah.
disrespectful.
I am Carillius, and
I
I've no
don't know,
interest in the magic impaired.
he's a little,
I don't like people like him.
Well,
I personally don't.
Not at all.
he's one of those people that doesn't understand that to get
see
to
that.
where he wants to be on
But
YouTube,
it
I'm sure
remains dim,
he's going about it in opposite
am
direction of
Carillion,
the way that I'm sure
and
most
I've
of
no
us have
interest
tried.
in the magic
You know,
impaired.
he's going with, oh well, if I can just attack these people and seem angry all the time, I'll get views. Well, and he's right.
That's
Where
what
the rest
you
of us,
love,
we make content that we like and that we hope other people like too.
That's
And
what
then-
the basis of YouTube was built upon. Not
Yeah,
this.
that's what it was made for.
This has really gotten to the point. This isn't YouTube anymore, and it's
No,
not good. It's not healthy to
no,
have
it's
this
not.
and it shouldn't be going on. But the only reason it is because it's getting people
I see
views.
light. I am Carillion.
Like, okay,
And
if
I've
you
no
go look at his
interest.
channel, everything has 2 million plus views.
More than he
Yeah,
has
I'm looking at it
subscribers.
right now.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the thing though. People are coming to watch his videos because either someone linked back to it saying that they didn't want this or they didn't like this, and everyone flocks to it, whether they hate it or not, whether they didn't subscribe to him or not. It doesn't matter. He's still getting money from it, and it's just it makes me wonder how much of it is scripted or how much of it he actually feels. Like, does he actually feel all of this?
Well,
Like,
if
what is his problem? Why
Why
is
should
this
he?
so hate?
can I say one thing?
Is it?
if we have,
Yeah, go ahead.
are we believing people in just like what they say is the truth until proven a liar? Are we gonna base this conversation off of that?
We can, yeah.
I'm basing it
Because
off
if
of,
we are, then the
he's-
whole Tyrone situation he had, apparently Tyrone talked to him on Twitter, and he posted the entire direct message of them talking to each other, and Tyrone Magnus specifically says that he really is like this. Oh, off the camera.
Even out of YouTube.
Yeah, he posted the entire Twitter direct message of both Grade A and him talking, and so he's saying that this isn't just an act because Tyrone watched him some. Since I followed Grade A, and he says he legitimately is like this off of YouTube. This is his personality.
That's disgusting.
This is why I'm saying that he's just the negative part of YouTube, because that's all his channel is. And there's not even comedy to it. It's him just ranting about something. He's like a person, like you guys said and girls said in the comments, he's a person like in a comment section that has a voice now.
Right.
And now since I have a voice now, I'm letting it be heard on my channel, my opinion about Grade A. He can give his opinion about things. I'm giving my opinion about him now. And I feel like he's just a disgusting part of YouTube. Something that should not be here, but it is.
And honestly, I don't blame you for voicing your opinion, because it is disgusting. Now, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say I hate the guy, because first of all, that is rude. And I believe everyone has a soft spot somewhere, but I would, if I was in a room with the guy, I would not hang out with him ever. Like, I would walk away, because I wouldn't like to be in the same room as the man. But I'm not gonna say I hate the man. I hate what he says, but I don't hate him. And that's the thing. That's where me and him draw the line. I agree with some things he says. Only partial.
I used to be
things.
subscribed to him because I did agree with some stuff he said, but pure fact, like, he just non-stop hates. I finally just unsubscribed to him. Unsubscribed.
At some point, you have to draw the line.
And my philosophy is always
Toxic in, you get toxic out.
the thing I don't understand is what was the point of making it? I don't understand if any of this affected him at all before he even jumped into it.
Can I say something about that? He says that after these 3 YouTubers made the video, he's been getting comments saying that he's like a drama whore, and that's how it's affected his channel and other people's channels. Like, I Hate Everything, apparently he says it's affected, and a few other YouTubers he says it's affected, and so that's why he's hating on the videos, because it's caused a problem that has affected other YouTubers that did not want to be a part of it. Which is why he made the video, he said.
He's just proving his point, though. He's just proving the point.
I was about to say, it alarms me that this didn't raise a red flag for him.
And so he's saying it's just not him, but it's other people that all this conversation's affected by these bigger YouTubers. That's why he's making the video, because he's being called, like I said, a drama whore and such. That's the entire reason he's making the video. He made the video, and he says he's not done. About like a week, he's gonna talk more about this. And I can only imagine what he has to say.
He's attacking Matthew Santoro on Twitter like crazy.
He says that he plagiarizes.
Oh yeah, like I don't understand how that works.
He's like attacking him hardcore, like really bad.
Yeah, he says that he is plagiarizing, which if you watch the video he made, he shows how he is, and how, like, someone talked about this, and then how Matthew Santoro's happens to specifically match what he said exactly.
I'm looking at his Twitter right now, and the first
It's
3
bad.
tweets are at Matthew Santoro. Poor guy. Hasn't he been through enough?
Yeah, no kidding. That guy's been through a lot.
Man.
And you want to know what the
Like,
funny
way
thing
too
is?
much.
All because Grady's done this, now drama alerts associated. Now some drama alerts talking about these 3 YouTubers is now talking about the Matthew Santoro plagiarizing thing, and it's just causing more drama. And this is what people are talking about, whether it's a specific video or not. This is, my opinion, negative drama. It's not the make YouTube better again like Grade A wants and other YouTubers want. Him doing the stuff is causing YouTube to be bad still. I mean, it's something to say the truth about stuff, but it's another just to plain say stuff that is completely unnecessary and it's just out of nowhere.
Here's
If
where
Grade- if-
here's
Go ahead.
I need to say something. Here's where
ahead.
I've thought about something. This could have been settled personally,
Yeah.
civilly. The fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
he took this to Twitter publicly tells you that right there. Why? What purpose would he have to take this to Twitter publicly, or in any other purpose than to have other people see
He
it?
says he's talking about this on Twitch too. And that he'd be happy to answer people's questions about this on Twitch. This is
Like, all Matthew Santoro said on his Twitter, this is all he said. He said, at GradeAUnderA, hey dude, I saw your video, you made valid points, I'm now citing my sources under all my vids. That's all he said, and then he just ripped him apart after that. All he did was apologize.
And this is why I hate Grade A, because he is just the worst person I've seen on YouTube. He is straight up insulting people while giving his opinion. He'll say his opinion on something, then straight up, like I said, tear him a new one, all because he wants to, and because he has this many subscribers, he has people that can do stuff on their own that could make the situation worse. I mean, this is stuff that does not need to be a part of YouTube. It could just be...
I'd like
Eliminate.
to see him get into a Twitter war with PewDiePie, to be perfectly honest.
And
Oh
this
my
is
god,
exactly-
PewDiePie will tear me into shreds.
This is exactly the problem that we're having with YouTube. That the drama being carried to YouTube is that the subscribers that any channel has, if any channel directs hate, subscribers will bandwagon and just destroy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's not healthy, like I said. And it's not it's partially not the YouTuber's fault, but this is the reason that this kind of stuff needs to be avoided, because the bandwagon
not forget
hate
the
just
fact
can't
that-
be stopped, because you have people that are loyal to whoever they've subscribed to, and if they state something like that or just outright insult somebody, there are gonna be people that will jump on with that.
Yeah.
Just like, I think that, the worst part about all of this, the fact that he's spreading all this hate and everything, is he's making money off of this.
He is.
He makes money off of this. He makes money off of other people. So technically, if we all wanted to get into, technicalities and everything, every time he takes this public, he owes them royalties. Every time he takes it public.
I do believe this is one of the motives for everything that he's doing now.
It's all money based. It's all money and view based. That's all it is.
It's definitely
And that's sad.
Whether or not, or is or not, I'm just talking about this as a person that isn't even thinking about it. I'm just talking about this on a personal level, because I've watched a lot of these people that he's bashed for a long time, and he's saying how terrible they are, and they're not nearly that bad, because I've watched him for so long and I know what he's lying about and what he's not, and people that have not seen him associate him by what Grade A says.
And, it's going to be a lot harder for YouTube because you've actually met one of them.
Yeah, because Markiplier, he does get frustrated a lot easily, like he does inside his videos. He does get frustrated easily and such.
As would anyone.
Yeah, like when we were playing a game when he came over, he got frustrated on a game, and so I laughed. We had a good time.
Picture that with just however many subscribers Grade A has. Picture that with just that hate being thrown.
And there's one thing that really ticks me off, like I said, is he's saying his opinion about the people when he's not even talking a single bit about the good things about them. How, like, he's made fun of Mark's hair, okay? Yeah, fun making Mark's hair. The reason why he dyed his hair in the first place is because he promised that on a stream if, like, there's something that was reached. Do you guys...
Yeah, charity.
Yeah, and so he dyed his hair.
In a charity stream.
Yeah, and then he decided to dye it a different color. But Grade A's calling him out on that, on just how it looks, and so stuff that he's done for good and promises, he doesn't even say inside the video. He didn't say why he turned his hair like that. He didn't say why he calls himself Mark Emu. He just says that he's a 27-year-old man, and I just think of him as, okay, now that's going to be a comedy part if I ever decide to make a compilation.
That's another
Grade A making a fool out of himself for saying that
Exactly.
stuff. So, like, he's kind of
Not
like...
everybody looks at it that way.
The fact that he doesn't acknowledge all this enormous amount of money that he's donated in all these past streams. I mean, I've been subscribed to
He says, don't listen, he's not smart just because he has so many subscribers, yet he is very smart. As he said, he could have been an engineer, but he decided to do YouTube to make people happy.
Not also that, and how can these claims be backed up? I mean, there's countless streams that Markiplier's done where he's donated so much money to these charities.
And just to let everyone know that's watching this, this is not specifically about Mark. This is all about Grade and how just he is negative in general, and we just happen to be on a part about Mark.
It's just, I don't
Patrick's
understand.
talking bad about Mark.
I don't understand why he would point out every single flaw in somebody
And not a single good thing.
and not recognize a good. When if he wanted to state it, this is where I'm getting the difference between opinion and just outright hate. If he wanted to get an opinion on somebody, he would say the things he liked and the things he hated. That's an opinion. Or it's not just, you can't just outright hate somebody. Doesn't mean you have to have that, you have to back that up. And there's not evidence against him to just hate like that, because he's not that type of person. Mark isn't that type of person. He has no reason to get that kind of hate.
Yeah, like, I mean, he doesn't even want to talk about, you know, the $906,718.14 that Mark's raised for charity. On top of that, the incredible number that PewDiePie has raised. PewDiePie's raised well over several $1 million for charity.
Not to mention all the Make-A-Wish Foundation things that both of them have done.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and can I say one thing? Let's try not to get off topic, or else Grade A is going to point that out if he ever decides to discuss this video. How we're off topic and such. Because in the video, he decided to talk about how people were off topic and how, like, Markiplier made this specific word up and that he completely changed it 15 seconds later. We all know that if he watches this video, he's going to point something out saying how we're off topic or we completely went back on what we just said 3 seconds ago. We all know that if something is said about this video and he ends up addressing it, which I highly doubt, but if he does, he's gonna say all the negative stuff in here, everything he can at least, and just dash on me.
I mean, let him. That's only going to make more of a fool out of himself. Just let him.
Dude, if he bashes you, that means more subscribers for you.
I don't care if he bashes me. I don't care if he even talks about it. This is just my opinion on Grade and how he's made a negative part on YouTube that did not need to exist.
It really didn't need to exist. I mean, why base a channel off of all of this negative stuff? What is the point of doing that other than money?
At least I Hate Everything's channel, he says, don't really take it personally. But Grade, he says, don't take it personally, and then he goes and says all this stuff.
Right.
He's going worse than what I Hate Everything says. And his channel's I Hate Everything, and he's worse than that.
Well, that's the point.
He rips people apart
supposed
more
to,
often than Damascus.
it's supposed to be a joke. But
Yeah.
there's a difference between a joke or, like, if I insult someone as a joke, but keep doing it, is that really gonna seem like a joke after that?
And the thing is, like, he's made videos where he says, I hate tipping, and he says all these reasons why, and then he says, I hate shopping online, like on Amazon and eBay, or how to get out of a phone call, or I hate this, I hate that. Alright, he says a specific subject, he says why I hate school, and such, and then he decides after that, the next big step is to specifically pick people that happen to be on YouTube. He's decided to talk about how he hates reaction channels and such, and he says his reasons why, and then all of a sudden he goes after Tyrone Magnus for his reason, and Tyrone doesn't know what he's saying, and such, and just this and that. He's literally a complainer. It's not even him about hating, he just complains about this and about that. I hear nothing positive out of his mouth out of all the videos I can remember from his channel. And like I said, I used to be a subscriber for him, but then I just finally got sick of it.
I mean, I understand that. I mean, I don't remember which video it was that I haven't watched, but it was about 2.5 months ago, and it steered me away from that channel pretty quickly. I mean, it's just something that I can't take. I mean, people with so much negativity, it's just I can't be around it, and it's really sad. Like, to go off and do all of this, it for monetary values is pretty messed up. That's like, okay, that's like how TMZ take an innocent photo of somebody and rip a new one into them. That is bullcrap. And I can't.
It just sickens me just how his channel is. That's just straight up how it is.
Do you show the chat box for your Skype calls in this?
No.
Okay, hold on.
This is. Oh boy.
You see what Grade's done? He's caused this entire video to end up happening. All because he decided to bring so much hate and I got sick of it. I mean, now that I have a voice, I'm willing to say my opinion.
Yeah, good for you.
I like being good with computers.
Just so you know, those on Skype, the sound appears inside the video. I remember in one video I had, literally, some people said they had to check their Skype because of it.
Set yourself to do not disturb when you record.
Yeah, I did, and then I just could not figure out how to talk about this video, so I decided to invite you four.
You can also just turn off chat sounds too.
Yeah,
so,
but
you won't get
I'll do that on our video, but for now, I'm not going to stop the recording. This is going to be one straight unedited thing.
I mean, like, the main point that gets me is the fact that why make the video in the first place? Unless this worker, whoever the three that he made that video about, personally,
And it's not just that he's, like I said, giving his opinion and fusing the personal attack together.
My question is why? What reason did he have other than to attract attention?
I have no idea, and he's probably gonna
If we're trying to get this drama ended,
and
if we
he
don't want
decides
any more
to
of these videos,
add more.
what was? If we don't want any more of these drama videos, why make the video? If you don't have like I mean, it goes back to saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
And that's not the internet, apparently.
Of course, that's not the internet. It's never been the internet.
Right.
But yet we have channels that are dedicated to it, but like I said, this is about Grade A, not the other channels dedicated to drama.
Yeah.
Right.
If Grade A was like anything like maybe like, and I'm not trying to bring in other channels here, but like Philip DeFranco, like he's at least respectable.
Sorry about the lag, everyone.
He doesn't bring a lot of his own opinions into the situation. He keeps things really biased, but he also tells people how it is at the moment. So I like that.
Yeah. And that kind of channel that brings news and not so much hate, I can respect. And if GradeAUnderA was anything like that, I might have some respect for him.
Well, at least if he gave his opinion without literally insulting the person to the very core.
And exactly.
For people that don't even deserve it.
You can make a video stating your opinion without attacking somebody.
Right.
With that being thrown in, it's hard to describe what I would want to say with that. It's just, it was unnecessary to throw in personal feelings rather than personal opinion.
But that's what his channel is all about. He always posts his personal feelings, according to all the videos I've seen of his.
Which that's not something you should be putting up. Like, if you want to put up your feelings, I mean, at least be respectful with it. I mean, I understand you don't like it, but there's no reason to just completely trash somebody. It's like, I don't like Kanye West. I mean, I think he's a dick. But I mean, I'm not gonna personally attack him. I mean, if I met him in person, I'd be like, "What's up? How you doing? Look, I don't like you. I'm gonna say that right now. But hey, you have some good music. I do like your music. All right, you got that cool? All right."
Boy, you cutting your shirts all like they're homeless or whatever, and you paying $1,200? No. But I like you though. You're cool.
And I'm gonna let him finish, but I just gotta say. But anyway, you know, GradeAUnderA, the thing is, you know, you can't really take anything at face value from someone who refuses to even show their face. Like, they obviously want to get this information out there, but they don't want anyone to know what they look like.
Right.
And he describes himself as 6'9", 420 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. He describes himself as 6'9",
Really?
420 pounds, born in Buckingham Palace.
Never even heard him say that.
It's on his about on his YouTube channel.
Ah,
Nice. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that description. It's just that sounds pretty made up.
It does.
It's made up.
Especially the thing that it says past employment, XR Studios head animator. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Hold on. Have you seen his videos?
It was supposed to be a joke.
I think it was too.
Because
Like,
the
he
animation
refuses to give any sort of personal information, which means he doesn't want any real life backlash from this.
Exactly. He doesn't want people to attack him for it.
Yeah.
Which means he is throwing wood into the fire and just trying not to burn
And
himself.
personally just sitting back and watching things burn.
Exactly. Yeah. That tells you something. That tells you that he's not doing this for the reasons that he's saying.
He's scared. He's just.
our own opinions about him, because we really don't like that. I mean, some people do, and I can respect that some people do. I mean, I understand why some people do, but I don't like that. I mean, I personally don't.
Yeah. As someone who's been a fan of all three of those people, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Santoro for a very, very long time, I like when I hear people talk really badly about them, and I'm not just saying like, oh, they're not my cup of tea. I'm saying like really like insulting them, talking bad about them. It hurts because it's someone that I look up to. So like, I don't like what he's saying, but
Right.
He causes unnecessary problems that could be resolved away from YouTube, or stuff that doesn't even need to be mentioned.
Exactly as I was saying earlier, these problems, instead of making them public like he did on Twitter and just attacking people in public for purpose, could be settled personally. Which is why where I'm seeing a red flag here. Why not settle this personally? Why are you taking this public?
That's like how okay, so some people were trashing on him because he made some due to the drama videos going out, he made some crack joke crack joke tweets, sorry, about some of these issues, and he mentioned some people specifically, but you could tell they were in a joking manner. I mean, that's one thing, but then going off and posting on a public site like Twitter, just going off on somebody where so many people can see you, and just it doesn't feel right.
Because it is.
I will. Yeah. I mean, I know what tweets you're talking about from PewDiePie. I know what you're talking about. I don't want to say specifically, but I do think that was a little too far on PewDiePie's end. But I mean, that's my personal opinion as well. So like,
Right.
You know, I don't hate PewDiePie because of it. I still think he's awesome. But
I mean, like
he also didn't keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it over and over, which is what.
Right.
Because he gets bored.
Yeah.
As like two of them specifically, I remember seeing, I don't remember who or what specifically he said, but he whatever it was, I thought it was really funny, and I thought in my head, they just got wrecked. That was a really good burn. But he didn't mention anything else about it. Didn't respond to anybody else about it, really. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, you could tell by how it was done that it was a crack joke. Yeah, it may have been in slightly bad taste in some parts, but I mean, then there's other. I mean, that's one way of going about it. You can crack on somebody without just completely destroying them.
Yeah,
Well,
he
not-
said one
not-
thing and then moved on, basically.
Right. Not to say that they're actually getting destroyed. You know, I mean,
Like I said earlier, there's a difference between jokingly insulting someone and doing it to the point where they're not thinking it's a joke anymore.
exactly.
We all know that Grade A is not joking about this, because just the way he's acted and how he is throughout his YouTube life on here.
Oh no, he skips that step. No.
It goes straight to step 5.
Straight to the end.
Yeah, it's sickening.
Ain't no foreplay there.
Woo.
I just wish this negativity was not on YouTube. And of course it's gonna be on YouTube if we have YouTubers like Grade A existing on here. I mean, saying his opinion, why he hates stuff like, tipping school, why he hates not being able to give gift cards as presents, just stuff like that. Okay, but when he just attacks people personally, that's just when it gets too realistic, like too personal. For people especially
And
that
not
cares
just-
about, people that care about them.
And not to say that we don't want him to exist, it's just the fact that YouTube was founded as a site to go to have fun, to watch fun videos, to entertain yourself. And one, these are not entertaining. They're hurting people,
I'll tell that to all the views he gets on them.
of course.
And all the likes he gets on the video, too.
Because people eat up drama. But
Although the thing is that even when he gets dislikes, it dislikes, even though it can hurt a video specifically, it can help the YouTuber because it still goes off with what was the term? It was user relationship. I forget exactly. I forget the exact term for it. I had just said it a few days ago, but dislikes specifically can still help a channel out. And so even when you go to those channels, you can see tons of dislikes on it. You can see people hate it, but you're still giving this guy good publicity. I mean, well, good for him.
Yeah.
I really hope like the people that really
That the people like what?
hurt about it. Like I hope someone like PewDiePie doesn't watch the video and is like actually like hurt by it, because that's when I would really start to care about it, I guess. Like I hope the people that he's talking about aren't taking it personally.
and that's another problem that these videos have. Even if they do make them because they think it's fun and it gets views, I don't think they realize the full impact of the words that they say can have on somebody. Like, sure, they're off stating like an opinion and hating on people, absolutely, but just destroying them. But they walk away from that feeling like they just accomplished something great. And I don't think people realize the effects that they can have on people like that. I mean, I know certain people have been just reduced to just crying and just wanting to kill themselves because of subscribers from some YouTuber attacking him. And it's insane to see like just people on the internet just wanting to attack people, not realize the full consequences of what they're actually saying.
He probably does realize it, he just doesn't care.
That's one of the problems with these channels. That's why
Basically just described cyberbullying.
that's why they put a bad taste in my mouth to begin with. Because these channels, these hate channels and all that, they're just not
They're
healthy to
cancer.
begin with.
So what would you all think? What would you all think of a YouTube channel that focuses on helping people? Like, they get to send in their questions or anything that's going on about their day and stuff like that.
The best thing
I
to have a channel.
would watch them every day.
It would be the best thing to have a channel.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Because I only have 10 subscribers.
I mean, hey, go for it, man. I watch you.
Good try. I'll subscribe.
I mean,
But,
seriously
I
though,
think
I
it
made that because of Markiplier.
I think
Like
it would
he's
be
always said, be there for people, always be there for this community, and that's what I want to be, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And that's
and
what YouTube
I
is
think
built upon, is being a
if there
community
were
that is together.
if
And it
there were
seems
more
like
channels like that, then people like Grade A UnderA wouldn't even bother to try
And it
because
seems
they,
like-
they would know.
I like this way of thinking. I think we should all do a video about helping helping people.
-4 subscribers, sure. Actually,
Snack
I don't even have a channel. I'd have to make a channel. But I think it would be great to have a channel that directs all of their subscribers and support to people who are getting personally attacked like this, to make them, to let them know that that's not actually who they are. Another problem with these personal attacks is the people who are getting all this flack just feel like they'll begin to believe it themselves. They'll think, am I really this bad? Like, Am I really quote unquote retarded? Like, and that's just the worst of it. You don't want people feeling that way, and the people who have said these comments just walk away feeling unaffected.
Right. I mean, I really hope that the people that Grade A has attacked, I really hoped, like anyone from any past video he has or whatever, I really hope that none of them take what he says seriously, because unless it's someone like specific who is a lot like he is, I personally think that everyone that especially if he's talking about them, I have watched them at least enough to know that they are good people. I mean, yeah, there are some people who make bad decisions every now and then, but they're good. I don't watch somebody who at least doesn't seem like they make good decisions.
And I know this feeling personally. I don't want to get personal, but all throughout my middle school years, I was personally attacked, personally bullied heavily. And
Same here.
It got me to the point where I was believing in myself. I was very fat in middle school.
Okay,
lost weight.
That hits really close to home here because
that hits close home here too. Oh my goodness.
I was close to 300 pounds and being bullied literally every single day. I understand that.
And
I was the opposite.
And
No,
just to say one thing, everyone that's watching this, I do not know these people whatsoever. I decided just to get people to join me on this conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
The most conversation me and Shad has ever done was back and forth here and there on Twitter, and that hasn't been much, but for like what, 2.5 weeks.
I've never responded to one of your tweets. I subscribed to you as soon as I saw the first Markiplier Make-A-Wish video, and I've been watching your Twitter, but I felt the need to jump into this, and I guess it was a good thing. But
ironically, I didn't know you had a Twitter until about a month ago.
I didn't know you had it.
Lag is real.
I just subscribed to you because I was jealous that you met Senpai and I haven't.
Again, let's ignore that. Let's get back onto the subject. We're talking.
That's bad to say. But, like I
enough
said,
praising me. Go back to the subject.
Well, I'm just a regular
Right.
person. I just want to get back onto the main
You guys, come on.
Right. I mean,
these personal attacks. Go ahead.
It's nice to be modest, but to be honest though, you really are a good guy. I mean, that's the reason why everybody likes you so much. So I mean, but back onto the topic though. I mean, all of this is it's just the whole situation with all these people putting all of that on is just terrible. I mean, especially calling people out specifically.
who don't deserve it. I mean, I've done so much good, but yet they just get attacked just because of something that happened to affect him. He says that he's being called like a drama whore and such, all because of that video that was made, and now he's all of a sudden talking about him for the very first time on his channel.
Look, I am sorry to tell you this, Grade A. If you do watch
Which
this,
I doubt, but
you can call me out if you want. I am sorry to tell you this, but if you are making videos telling everyone how you feel about specific YouTubers and how they reacted to said drama, you are part of the problem. You are going and adding fuel to the fire. That is adding drama. So whether you like it or not, you are part of the drama.
I think YouTube as a community should work towards not having drama and back to the foundations of what YouTube really began with. Because back in my elementary school days, I heard of this new thing called YouTube, and back then, all these wasn't many Let's Plays and all that. But as the Let's Play Foundation started, and just every YouTuber that has gotten big now, back then we were all a community that enjoyed watching a certain YouTuber's videos. We all shared our comments.
And I'll never forget the first video.
And we shared our comments.
Ironically,
and generally had a good time with each other. But
Like,
now when you think about YouTube today, it's just hard to understand. It's hard to wrap your head around.
You know the
Right.
one
Fact-
thing that I figured started a ton of the problems?
What's
Yeah,
that?
like I said, it's not part of the concept, but it's when news from drama alerts started becoming popular. I mean, that's when
Yeah.
all this personal stuff about other YouTubers that came out. Some of the stuff isn't even true. Like one part where where two people he had look up research about this one person to see if he was out of jail or not. They said that it was the guy, and it wasn't the guy. So they made a person cry on stream.
Right.
He was just an old man who was enjoying himself. He said he fired
Is that
those
really
people.
what YouTube was built upon?
No.
Exactly. Is
not at all.
that really what YouTube was built upon when we think about this? And the sad part
Why
is,
do we
is
need
can't
a
even trace back
newscast
to the
channel
start.
on YouTube anyways? Isn't that just for TV?
Newscast is great on YouTube. I love it. Not directed towards the one thing that YouTube should not be handling, and that's that. It's just this nasty drama.
That's exactly what the YouTube
That's-
channel is, just drama alert.
Channels built upon YouTube drama are for nothing but jumping on the bandwagon of a relevant topic to get views and money.
And Grade
And
A, him discussing
that's-
this stuff, is just adding more onto the drama train, which is just making more problems that are not necessary for people to have to deal with. I mean, some people I
Right.
know are obsessed about other people on YouTube, and they'll take stuff like this very seriously. And I'm literally... You gotta think about, alright, I'll give my opinion about this person. How is this gonna affect everyone else, though, if I do? When it's something that has nothing to do but... You know what the actually funny thing to me is?
What's that?
This all because Grade A could not handle the extra new hate comments. Saying that he was a drama whore, that's a new hate comment that apparently he
did that
could
to
not
himself.
keep that to himself. He had to talk about it because that was the one hate comment
Oh,
that
yeah.
he could not stand, which caused more drama,
He did that.
which is more
He
likely
did that to
gonna
himself.
add more drama, get more people calling him a drama whore.
He did that to himself. I mean, that wouldn't have happened. And I mean, there's always a reason for everything. So
You gotta keep
Obviously,
your opinions to,
something
to
he's
yourself
done.
most of the time. Like
That's
He dug his
sometimes I understand voicing your opinions. Like now, I can understand how we're talking about it. But there are some things that you just don't need to say. Period.
I mean, it's okay to let
Like, whether
feelings
it's text or
out,
not.
but if you have to be so horrible to the person to let the feeling out, then just... Why? Just talk to someone.
talk to them privately. Don't put it on like a public platform.
like I said, there's a certain reason that someone's going to drag a conversation out into public, and which is unnecessary, which doesn't need to be drug out, and it's. Lost my train of thought. Somebody save me.
Where's out, Johnny?
You're long gone from.
Getting a headache from all this.
Might need to take yourself an Advil after this, huh?
Is there anything else that we should say? Because the video is about an hour long.
I'm really reaching the end of the tracks here. I've said all I need to say.
And just to let everyone know that's...
Hashtag
Uh,
the drama alert.
Just to let everyone know that's a part of this, you can probably watch the video because I just beat a boss not that long ago.
Yes! Slay!
Awesome. Which
The
one?
one inside Dead Man's Wharf.
Nice.
It took me about 53
That one's
minutes to get to that boss.
Oh my god.
I beat him the first try.
Are you
And you beat
are you
him?
actually done recording?
No, I'm still recording
Nice.
this second, but I'm just
Oh, okay.
saying that. Let me know if there's anything else we should say, because this video will take a while to render, but...
Be nice to people. Don't be mean if you want to be
And if you're gonna be
mean.
mean, at least do the
At
angry
least be
video game word
respectful.
way.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna be mean, just be the angry video game nerd and shout and yell like him. And then there.
I immediately thought of Aaron Hansen's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I
Mouse
guess
Capade.
I guess some things you could really take away from this are, the fact is, if you don't have something nice to say that you think can hurt somebody, don't say it. Just don't. There's no reason to.
And again, this is just... Nothing was said about me, just to make that clear if anyone at all thought about that. It's just me being sick of a YouTuber who's just been so... Just a problem with YouTube, in my opinion. I mean, people like him, at least the subscriber count shows that a lot of people follow him. But I just finally got sick of the way he is. So I decided just to put my voice out about it. Whether or not anyone cares, I mean, that's why I'm playing a Dark Souls video, so that way they can mute the video and just skip through this if they wanted to, just to watch the gameplay. But, hey...
I was worried about making it too long, because it'd get boring to listen
Yeah,
to.
so that way they can just mute this if they so wanted to. But, yeah, anything else we should mention before I close this off?
You're good to go. I mean, stated all that I stated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's-
I'm
he's been
I'm
kind
good
to
here
people.
too.
Well, actually, one more thing is, yeah, you really need to be kind to people. Just, you don't have to go out of your way.
He doesn't even have to be kind to them. He can just not even talk about them on the channel. He can say whatever he wants, but once it goes public, that's when things start to matter.
There's another problem about publicly talking about people. You also don't even know what's going on in their life right now. They could be struggling with a completely different problem, and the fact that you just want to say something that could potentially add on to a pile of worries or something that they're having a hard time with going through doesn't really help. And it's one of the reasons I'd never talk bad about somebody. I just don't say it, because you don't know what they could be going through in the first place, and it's never a good idea to add on
Even
to
if
it.
they're strong YouTubers who know their strength and are not going through problems, just saying this out in public and not talking to them personally and get it solved, it's just gonna cause more problems and make it to where there's more people that dislike you and like you.
Right, that's the thing though. There's only so much that some
And I
people can
forgot the
take.
little one.
And with all of these people making videos about, let's say Mark and Pewdie, for one, all these people, like I have been on YouTube like straight for the last week, and all I see is those videos. And if enough of them are made, it could really hurt one of them. Because there's only so much that someone can take. That's the thing, and people don't seem to get.
People
that.
treat other YouTubers as
Because-
idols, even though they're just regular people. And so people that aren't
Right.
even being talked about in it could think that's attack on them themselves, even though it's not even related to them. Just because it's someone that they care about
Right.
and like, even though they've never met them, they automatically feel like it's gonna hurt, like it's hurting them. And the pure fact that I know
They can
Mark
say
as a
that they're-
friend, it's just
Right.
made it seem more personal. Like, I probably would not be talking about this if I did not have a YouTube channel, but because, what the heck?
Found a really strong one.
What? I got what?
Well,
Oh, I know where you are.
What's going on?
what?
He just beat he beat the dwarf. Dwarf, whatever. He beat the dwarf. Sorry, and now he's at the
What?
prison.
Just happened?
You got your face
No.
rolled, didn't you?
What just happened?
Don't tell me don't tell me the recording has never been recording.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been
Oh,
recording
gosh.
at all. Yeah, it has been, but what just happened? Everyone that's in this call right now, you're gonna have to see for yourselves. But it's... I'm gonna end the video on that. I mean, that was unexpected. So anyways, guys, anything you want to say before I end the video?
Be nice.
You don't even need to be nice, just don't address the person, at least out loud. Confront them.
Say, settle it privately, or don't say it at all if you're going to try to make it public. Because there's no purpose in that.
Exactly.
If you don't want
You're all so quiet now.
sorry.
So,
If anyone has ever been
yeah, you're all so quiet now, so I'm just gonna end the video.
Is that
Anyways, guys and girls, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Whether or not you actually listened to it or not, I just hope you are happy that I made another Dark Souls 2 video. Anyways, see ya!